Yeah, okay.
Hello, Braden. You are having bad dreams about me and now you're watching me. That's terrible, scary. Haunt your dreams. Anyway, we just talked about the tweaking we're going to do with some of the things in your swing. And the thing I want to work on today is the fact that yes, you do hit against your front side, but a lot of weight comes forward. You're still hitting against it. It's not bad, but it's not ideal. You want to have more of your weight back behind the ball, like that. When you tend to step about every other time, you step, you plant, that's great. You're hitting against your front side, great, but a lot of weight comes forward at all. And if you just look at my body right now, which is an ugly body to look at, when I get to here, I'm pretty well all arms. I can hit the ball hard, I can get a base hit, but I'm really using here nothing but arms to get that ball. Whereas if I stay back where I should, if I stay back here, right, I'm hitting against my front side, now my power's behind my bat instead of kind of dragging the bat through arms only. Now look at the way it comes up. Oh, wasn't that a beautiful swing? Let me get some closer. All right, director, take two. I'm just kidding. Put this back at the plate. We're doing a pitch down the middle right now. It's the one we're working on. The point here is that, okay, yes, you're hitting against your front side. Too much weight comes forward. Not only do you not get your maximum bat speed, there's another bad result that I'm going to talk about in a second. So ideally, you want a bit more balance, okay? You want power to be back here, okay? And hitting against that front side. Nice little angle, just like the way your foot lands when you pitch. Flat-footed landing, doesn't lock up, which is a pitcher, you would lose your deceleration, and it also doesn't collapse as you're executing. You don't want to be throwing and collapsing, and you certainly don't want to be hitting and collapsing. You don't do any of that. You do hit against it, but the thing I don't like is a lot of weight is also coming up there, and you've kind of taken away the power behind the ball, and you're dragging the bat through the ball. If you stay back with your weight, you're going to have this picture right here. Hopefully I'll get this one good and it won't be ugly like that last swing. And I got under the ball again. Isn't that terrible? The last time I hit off the tee. Let me try one more. See if I can go 1 for 3 today anyway. Principle's right. Just because I'm not hitting the ball well. Don't pay attention to that. Okay. All right, so that's the point. I mean, you could see clearly I had a lot more weight before that ball, behind that ball, than when I'm up front. While I've got you here, the reason I was wondering if you fly out more than ground out is that when the weight comes forward as yours does, and believe me, you're going to have to watch this video to see it, and you're going to say, I don't do that. You're going to have to really go slow-mo to see that you really do. That's what I mean. It's not bad. This is a little fine-tuning we're doing here, but let's get it perfect. Why be satisfied with 75 or 80 when you get 100 on a test? You can get 100 on this test because this is a relatively quick fix. Maybe a week's worth, or a month's worth also. But anyway, the other thing that happens is if you're hitting against your front side, so I'm locked still, but I got a lot of weight up here. Inevitably, because it's all arms, even though these bats are not even close to heavy, they're heavier for the hands here than they are if I kept my weight back, right? Now I'm using kind of all this strength here to hold this bat level and stay in the plane of the pitch and rip that line drive. Whereas if I'm up here, it's all hands holding the ball in milliseconds of time, but the bat inevitably drops a bit, it angles a bit, and that's why you probably get more flyouts. It's on pitches where you've just decided to let a bit too much weight come forward. So by keeping the weight back, two great things. More power, ball's going to go farther, harder, faster, and secondly, you're going to hit the ball squarely more frequently, like this, instead of the bottom of the ball because the bat was just dropping a hair and angled a hair because your weight got forward. Okay?